Hey moms, if meal planning is the thing that overwhelms you in the new year, same. Especially if we're trying to eat healthy, go on a diet, or whatever the case may be, I definitely feel the same way with you. But I found a way to make this more easy, affordable for working moms like us, and it's something that our kids can help us do as well. For anyone that's new here, I'm Karina Ray, and welcome to my channel. And let's get started, moms. I feel like food is one of the biggest invisible stress points for parents. And I say this because we're constantly thinking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner and the snacks in between. And it's on repeat because this is what we're constantly doing every single day to make sure that our family is okay and that it's staying afloat and that the kids have what they need at school. So, because we said that beginning of the new year seems more complicated when we're trying to do a new start, we're going to make it easier on ourselves and avoid any complicated cookbooks or any Pinterest level things that may seem a little bit tricky as well, and start with things that are a little bit easier or things that we're more comfortable with and go from there. Our goal is to do something simpler, more mom friendly going into this new year that can help us reduce as much stress as possible. To set up our mom friendly system, step number one is what we're going to do is pick our proteins. So for our proteins, it can be ground turkey, ground beef, it can be rotisserie chicken, it can be chicken breast, it can be tofu if you're a vegetarian, it can be fish if you're a pescatarian or you just want to eat fish, whichever works best for you. When selecting your proteins, you want to make sure you select something that works for your family and stretch as long as you need it to. Number two, picking your veggies. So when picking your veggies, you can choose quite a few different types of veggies, whichever works best for your family, especially if you have picky kids who choose to not like one thing over another, which is fine. I definitely understand that as well. We have one child that is very particular. So whether they are fresh or frozen, and you're trying to be budget friendly, there is zero shame here, whichever works best for your family. So number three, prepping a grab and go snacks for kids. So whether it is a fruit cups, pretzel cups, whatever the case may be, even having a bowl of fruit for them is really cool too. So just pretty much creating the kids' own snack zone so that way they're able to help themselves without you going to stop what you're doing, going over to create a snack for them. They can pretty much help themselves. So this is pretty cool for them to have, and you're able to still keep doing what you need to do before you have to go and prepare dinner by heating it up or doing something else. It just keeps everybody's day going. So, number four, creating a family meal board. So, this is where the magic begins. Every Sunday, you and your family come together and pick a meal out for each day of the week. Your kids will love this. This actually takes a mental load off of you on trying to create your meal plan and kind of spreads it out against the family because everybody has their input and you have little ones. It kinda gives a little bit of it kinda takes away the fact of, "I don't wanna eat this as much," because it's kinda like, "Well, I don't wanna eat this food," but at the same time, they might just eat it because it's like, "Well, tomorrow I get to eat my favorite thing." And it's kinda like a guaranteed thing, like, they know they get to eat it. So it's a little bit more easy for you. So some of the things that we do in our household, we have certain casseroles and stuff like that we like to make, and our family loves them. So I will actually make it a little bit bigger than I need to make it to kind of stretch out my meals. So if you can, depending on certain meals, make it a little bit bigger. So double up on your ingredients if you can to stretch that meal out a little bit more. And it makes it a little bit easier, especially if your kids love it. It takes a couple days off of you. So it makes meal planning a little bit easier if you can manage that. And then it's sometimes if the kids are picking the same meals, kind of rotate those out, which is a little bit more easier and kind of introduce other things that they probably forgot that was their favorites, reintroduce those things back in to kind of give some variety in there. And it still helps with that meal plan a little bit more too, and encourage them to have a little bit more ideas like, hey, I still like this food. I want to try this too. And it's still the things that are a little bit easier for you to cook and it's not as difficult and it still makes it easier on you. One thing you can keep in mind too is some meals can be frozen, so keep that in mind. Some may not be able to be frozen. And if we are in a pinch, moms, and it's one of those things to where time got the best of us, we were ill, whatever the case may have been, try to have some things in the freezer that is frozen for ourselves to prepare us for those times so that way we can just pop it out of the freezer and put it in the oven or whatever it needs to be done to take care of our family. That is always helpful too. But let's not make a habit of it because we want to save money and time. But just keep that in mind. Our system that we're creating right now isn't just about food, it's about the consistency of it and trying to create that habit of making things easier for us as much as possible, especially when we're trying to carry the load. When dinner is easier for us moms, our evenings become easier and we get that moment to just relax and take it in and actually have more of a restful night and be able to spend time with our family as we need to. And at that point, we're truly creating a routine and everything is falling into place as we need it to, especially when our schedule seems to shift and change with kids' schedules changing like that. It's very helpful in that. So, moms, if you'd like me to create more content on meal prepping or meal planning or even create a family meal board, let me know in the comments below. I hope this video was very helpful for you and able to help you get ready for the upcoming year. And as usual, moms, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And until then, I will see you soon, moms. Bye.